Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Now, I've been a little busy trying to deal with some issues with building my large crucible. I need to work them out before I can continue. However, in the meantime, while I'm dealing with several issues, I can work on a something a little different here. Looks like a giant sphere. That's what it is, except for it's incomplete because I didn't do the around bit there. So, what is this supposed to be once I finish the other the other main ring that goes along that side? What is that gonna be? Well, maybe this will help.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Yes. I am working on a Borg ship. Why? Because I enjoy the Borg. I do enjoy the Borg. I know they're really scary, but I enjoy Borg stuff. They just have always fascinated me. They're the scariest thing in Star Trek. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Good. So the Borg are absolutely the scariest thing in Star Trek. And I have the capability, thanks to somebody, I forget who you are, I apologize, but somebody threw in a set of curving blocks. And I figured I can use these curving blocks to build a sphere. Now you're thinking, why a sphere, not a cube? Well, if you recall, the cube is capable of launching a sphere. So in order to do so, you have to have a sphere size down. You have to have the size down, or it won't work, will it? No. So, I finished in Destiny, which is why I'm back in Space Engineers. Getting the Iron Banner, and got the stuff from the Iron Banner that I wanted to get, which is good. Now, I have to do other things in Destiny, but at least I'm not on the clock to get them. So, and I don't need to worry about that meteor storm because of the pillbox. Hopefully it doesn't shoot this too much, but also this is an indestructible world. Goodbye. Boop. Yeah, the pillbox is engaging, as you can see. Or it's barely engaging. So let's change that, shall we? Bofors to target meteors. Eudoros is not. I think the Bofors might be a little powerful for a single gyro. That I never did do a weapons test, so. Right, so yeah. In other news, for those who watch my channel for World of Warships content, I have gotten some okay games in the Arizona for World of Warships. However, they're only okay. Alright, so there we are. The beginning of the sphere. And now I have the size. So now I have the size, I can, actually I'm upside down, this is right side up, okay. Excuse me. Now that I have the size of the sphere, I need to decide how to do the rest of it. Because, let's face it, this isn't gonna be easy. Because the turf blocks are great, but they're limited. They are highly limited. And with good reason. There's an interior curve stuff, but I don't want to do interior curve. What I would like is the rest of these. You know, everything else I'm missing. But I can't do that. So, yeah. Now, I do need to decide which way is going to be the front. I think this side's going to be. So I'll add in a set of windows to help identify it as being the front. Of course, when I add in windows, I gotta make sure they're secure. So, yeah. There we go. Alright. So that'll be the front and the top. So you should be able to go near these without touching for some of it. And it'll look interesting from the front, but that's kind of the point. So that's the front top, and then the rest goes down from there. So yeah. Now I just gotta fill in the gaps, which actually reminds me I'm going to probably be needing that. Because if I fill in the gaps, I'm gonna want to, you know, fill in the gaps instead of take 1,000 years to repeat what I was doing. I can build that one, no problem. Alright. So whenever I decide on something, I gotta do it multiple times. I have to do it 3 times. One there, one there, one there, to cover all 3 bases. So I have to go through all my blocks and decide what I'm gonna use. I've got choice, but what will be acceptable? I have no idea. That can help. And actually, this is all of them, except the curves. So, I've got choice. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, and after that, of course, I have to paint the whole thing, because this doesn't look too Borgy right now. It needs to be darker color, but I want it bright color so I can work. And of course, when I do all of this, then I have to put all the interior. However, there's a lot of interior here. You go online, you see a lot of Borg stuff, but taking a look at the size of this thing, just to take a look at it here. Yeah, this is supposed to be a cube, but it appears roughly this smaller than the sphere here. But then again, that guy was building his own design. So yeah. So Borg. That's what I've been up to. I just started, so I need to get rid of those asteroids. So I'll catch you later.